All right, it's time now to talk about great pets. Each month, we love to catch up with Dr. Andrea Dennis. She is from the Bloomfield Animal Hospital, always has some great information for us.
Absolutely. With Labor Day coming up soon, we want to put the focus on water safety, which is so important. I see so many dogs at the beach, and I'm like, oh boy. Like some of them are trying to lure the dogs into the water, and they don't want to go in. I'm like, stop doing that.
Exactly, with that approach is so wrong.
So wrong.
Because again, if they want to swim, let them swim. But a lot of dogs aren't natural swimmers, and it's frightening them. So don't push it.
Okay. Don't push it.
And that's why when some people want to go, the boaters, people that like love to have their pets on the boat, they just kind of put them on with nothing in place. I really think it's very important that if you're going to bring your dog on the boat, that they have a life vest on. That's critically important. And even for some dogs, if you want to take them into see something like that, something that's bright.
Where does someone get something like this?
A lot of those online places like Chewy.com. They all have them. But when you look at that, they do look adorable. You want to make sure that the area around the neck is nice and tight because you don't want their paw sometimes to slip in there and for it to get caught. So you want to make sure the fit is very good. Make sure you have someone that can show you the right way to put it on, and make sure they want to have it on. Because sometimes they don't want to do that.
Right.
So we were talking about this morning, West Hartford has its puppy plunge. Going into chlorine or going into, for the dogs who do like swimming, it's okay for them to swim?
It is absolutely okay. If it was long term, if they did it every day, sometimes it dries out their hair coat, but if they enjoy it, that's perfect. I even like in an enclosed area like that to still have a life vest. I think it just reassuring for me and reassuring for my pets.
Now, Karen and I were just discussing this. I sometimes see the dogs drinking the ocean water at the beach. That's a no-no.
Right. So fresh water versus salt water. Salt water is bad for them. There is nothing to gain that benefits them. So when you see them, you want to make sure that they stop doing it. They can get sodium toxicity. You always want to bring fresh water. If you're going to bring your pet to the ocean, make sure there's fresh water available for them.
Because they'll get thirsty and they'll just drink the water. Okay.
They will. They don't know better. You know what I mean?
I would think that they would know better, but
no. Sometimes again they're thirsty. That instinct for I want to cleanse my thirst is more important than anything.
That's pretty cool.
All right. And chlorine, same thing. Just be careful they're not drinking too much.
Right. And that's why if I can, when you throw toys in the water, what are they going to do? They're going to grab the toys and also swallow some of the water. So be careful with those type of things. I see people throwing a ball in the water, throwing a big, dead sort of hen in the water. That's not really good for them. So don't do that.
All right, we've also got blue-green algae bloom. What's that?
Yeah, blue-green algae. You've all probably seen it. I took a flight not too long ago and landed in Newark, and you see this kind of green pea soup.
Yes,
look,
on the
that kind of a layer that just sits on there. You will find this in lakes and ponds, and a lot of people don't realize how dangerous it is. There's a little light blue-green look to that water, but the thing about it is that it's not. Most people say, well, algae's not dangerous, but no, it's the cyanobacteria that is actually produced in this algae. And again, when you see that, we should have a picture of that dark green soupy look. That it's fatal for them.
Oh wow!
People too. So people, livestock, pets, it can be really potentially fatal, and it can hit them quickly.
It's here in Connecticut right now sometimes?
Yes. Actually, this late summer, early fall is the time that we see it most often. Last year, they had to close Coventry Lake because of this. You probably remember that, right? Because of this specific entity. So if you could please just make sure that rinse them off and don't let them swim.
Get to this, because we only have about a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm always, that I'm personally not a fan of raw food diets, but people use them, people love them. But we've got a FDA warning. It isn't, as of this weekend, it wasn't a recall yet, but it is a warning from the FDA on this Darwin Select Foods. It's the chicken flavors. So if you have this, please don't use it. Another good source is to go to the FDA website. They list all the foods that have been recalled or all foods that FDA finds dangerous. And why raw foods? Salmonella. Salmonella is the reason, and we can get salmonella. And people that are immunocompromised, pets that are immunocompromised can really get
you can find Dr. Andrea Dennis at the Bloomfield Animal Hospital. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
There's the number, 860-286-2986. Doc, we can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.
Eyewitnesses at 4 now.